Hi there and welcome back, my friends, to the Kingdom of Venezia that has expanded into the Kingdom of Finland and now has all that kind of strange coastal realm things that we have. Let's see if we can secure these, if we'll lose something, if we make the tactical decision to give this up. But, for now, we've sent our homosexual son to be married right now to this attractive young woman, and we hope that it helps, really. She's also a fortune builder. We knew that he was always staring at adventurer pictures when he was younger and went into the Wolf Warriors even though he was very bad at fighting and never wanted to fight personally, but just stared at them. But okay, that's how things go sometimes, right? There's a defensive pact against us, which is why we have thought to see the realm prosper might be the best idea. One of our best things we could do would be actually to get some more realms of our own, right? But it doesn't seem that is likely. Let's see. Children lacks an educational focus. Let's see what she can do. Wow, Princess Alita of Venezia. Our daughter, she's 12 already. Let's see where she could be good. She's rowdy but an idolizer. Well, we'll pick for her the traditional role for women, stewardship. At least in the Norse countries. She was the master of the house, also in charge of selling and trading often. Your incompetent steward has led a group of smugglers into the county of Duina. What? Who's our steward? Oh goodness, Arnbjorn of Snopa. Apparently you thought they were merchants. What a fool. Curses. Yeah, I think he was our friend or something. I'm not really sure. Apparently, though, he's a total fan of us. I was especially invited to my friend's sermon, and it was a catastrophe. The poor man stumbled, lost his words, and it was all an incomprehensible mess. I didn't dare tell him that. But he wants an opinion on his sermon. Oh, come on. Anund has saved our life. We cannot tell him the truth. So many people joining a defensive pact against us. I didn't dare tell him that. So I just smiled and nodded nervously when Anund talked to me. He seemed to like me anyways. He approves of shyness. Is he also shy or what? He just approves of it, okay. Yeah, let's not stress him. He's already stressed. That could be terrible for his health. And here we go. Beating that strange army. The Battle of Kazakovo. Now let's maybe go to Kuloi. Back to Kuloi. Let's see if... not yet. We cannot yet send him out. In the next month. He was super quickly converting the county of Kem. What? Hail fledgling. As members of the Wolf Warriors, we strive to better ourselves another. One way is the occasional sparring match for practice in honor. Seek out and duel the fledgling Ronana. You will find her in Durham. Princess Ronana of Brace. She has a swollen wrist. Has a personal combat skill of 18. So she's quite good. Her husband is dead. Clutching his heart. Ooh, yeah, well, okay. We have to accept something. Let's accept that, right? We could accept it. We're in good health. Remember of the Wolf Warriors. It's a sparring match. We can do this. We can do this. Can we do this? We can do this. Yeah, we have to... Our sister died frothing at the mouth. She got rabies. My goodness, what's going on here? She was depressed and got rabies. What's now here? Our daughter, the Princess of Venezia. As she's growing older, I can see that Katerina could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. It will require hard work and may not always be appreciated, but this is my chance to make a self-sacrifice for the sake of Katerina. So we could become bitter rivals with her, and she could be ambitious. I mean, how much do we love her? We really love her. Be thorough. Make others count on you. We could get stressed. She could get diligent. Make your move at the right time. You could be out of patience for 5 years. We could say she must learn on her own. I mean, we are diligent and we are ambitious, but we don't want her to be our enemy. We are not patient. We're paranoid and shy. So I think we'll tell her to be thorough and make others count on her. We're stressed now. Risky. We cannot fight that good anymore. But Ketil has improved significantly. Very nice. So we should look if we can go on a hunt, maybe. When is that possible? Like to relieve the stress. The month is greater or equal than September. Has less than 1 health traits. Oh, Ketil is better now. We could commission a runestone. That would be nice, right? Or compose a book or search for a smith. We should really commission a runestone. You have decided to commission and raise a grand runestone for future generations to gaze upon. What should be carved into it? We're ambitious, so let it speak of us. The artisans who will carve and paint the runestone are asking for instructions. Which of your qualities should it speak of? It should mention the importance of being kind to others. So we would be kind. Ambitious but kind. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah, the smuggler ring has been destroyed thanks to our diplomatic skill. Very nice. Let's see what's going on here. The supply is pretty good. And Einar. Oh, our son needs something from us. What will he learn? He is willful. He's good at martial. In the Nordic tradition, let's give him a martial education. Here we go. According to your marshal, Bertil Edmundsson Dovre, the peasants of Dvina are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. He suggests constructing a series of outposts along the roads of Dvina. The peasantry would feel much safer, and it might even lead to more peasants moving to the county. Our marshal is a very competent man, even though he's gout and he has severe illness. He's a jovial patriarch. Nice. Well, a safe peasant is a productive peasant. We're diligent, so that really is what we could do. It's a good idea. We'll do that. It's fine. The stone is raised. The rune stone you commissioned has been finished and raised on the spot you chose for it. You examine the runes. The stone was raised by Bragi II's Crunkle's son, who was renowned for his great kindness to all things living. May he be treated by all others now and in the afterlife in that same manner. You leave the stone content in the knowledge that many centuries from now, when its paint has long since faded, scholars will be studying these rune carvings in an effort to glean the wisdom of their words. It's perfect. It's perfect. A daughter was born to Abdul What and Sigrid the Ill-Tempered, named Yasmin. Well, let's roll the dice. Let's roll the dice. We have a 5. Means she'll learn some etiquette. She's an Andalusian Germanic Reformed pagan. She's left-handed, but that's not bad. And she's a tribalist. Sigrid the Ill-Tempered, that is, I think, our sister. Or no, our cousin. Okay. What else could we do to distract us? I think, can we go on a grand hunt? Oh, I think we've missed it now. Yeah, we would have done it in... Yeah, probably was too preoccupied with the rune stone. We could donate something to the Joms Vikings. Composing a book. We're stressed already. We're stressed already. Maybe now that we want to go to the wolf warriors so often, we need a new weapon and then we'll fight. Let's see about the effect of artifacts. Let's see which artifacts we have. Can we? Is there something we could expand on? Like the great sword of King Bragi, but really we're using that engraved sword. Because we can then also use the masterful short sword. We've got the splint mail armor, that is okay. We've got the iron crown, that is meh. The dragon amulet, that is pretty good. The barbarian skull. My goodness. I think that would maybe distract us and maybe relieve us of stress. We have plenty of wealth. Let's search for a smith. What type of smith do you wish to send for? I mean, we had only an iron crown, right? So that was the worst thing we had. We are kind of learned, also diplomatic. Yeah, why not? Find me a goldsmith to create jewels befitting of my status. Might be a good idea. I mean, originally we wanted weapons, but now, thinking about it, with our iron crown, and a lot of money, let's do that. We want something to really rule. Maybe we could something fit for an empire. Oh my goodness. King Ariza of Vladimir. I wish to forsake my old religion of Surmenusko and lead Vladimir to its rightful place amongst the civilized realms. I humbly request Nenetsia's assistance to ensure a peaceful transition into the Germanic faith. Of course. Non-aggression pact and everything. You'll be helped. We'll be happy to help. Gudmund the Cruel, our uncle, has inherited the county of Indiga from Thorbrand of Indiga. Okay. Probably also our vassal, our uncle. The conversion of Vladimir. The priests you have sent to Gorodets return home exhausted and satisfied. The people of Vladimir have fully embraced their new gods. Their warriors will surely make a fine addition to Odin's army in Valhalla for the final war to come. With your actions, you have gained another ally in the eternal fight against the bringers of the end times. The savages have finally seen the light. Vladimir, wow, that's a big win. That's really good. That's really good. Let's send some courtiers away. What is that? That's a Vladimirian revolt. Probably because of the conversion. But it's only a small revolt. During the last few days, I've overheard the same conversation again and again. Apparently a most renowned goldsmith, Ingjald the Goldsmith, what? Is traveling through Nenetsia, and my courtiers are prattling excitedly about his work. Perhaps I should invite this man and employ his services. Yeah, nothing displays authority like fine jewelry. He will not marry. He's slothful, gluttonous, and envious, arbitrary and deceitful. This is the worst man they could find. Probably take our money and run away. But nothing displays authority like fine jewelry. The goldsmith Ingjald cautiously accepted my invitation and arrived at court. A mere week later, he presented me with some sketches of his previous work and several letters of recommendation. I'm assured of his skill, although I ask myself just how much money I can spare for a set of crown jewels. Only the best will be enough. Only the best. We're ambitious. I mean, that's something, right? How are we getting only 3 soldiers? Oh, we're close to 4. Okay. Gudmund, the Jarl of Severot, doing what he can, revoking counties left and right. It has been many weeks since I commissioned Master Ingjald to work for me, and today my council has informed me that Ingjald has fled from my lands to the court of King Theoderic, taking the word promised to me and any gold left with him. How dare he betray me? Ingjald the Goldsmith. Can we plot to kill him? My goodness. Yeah, so, what have we learned? We will become a lot more paranoid. For the next goldsmith. And we will not search for a smith for a while. My goodness. Defensive fact opposing this guy has been disbanded. Our vice power who petitioned me to help him convert his realm has died. I can only hope that his successor is as enlightened as he was. That's indeed the King Moksha of Estonia. King Erised II walks with Odin now. And he has a rash. Ooh. As a 0-year-old infant. Oh, good night, Germanic faith. Everyone is joining the defensive pact against us, as usual. We'll wait until September. We have a realm Godi. Archpriestess Ingebjörg the Unready. And she likes us. That's good. Still a fledgling. We must wait until we're not that stressed anymore. Maybe after the Grand Hunt. We'll go on the Grand Hunt. Very soon, in September. Jarl Sigtrygg of Carolyn. We could imprison him. He's very important, though. He really hates us. What does he do? I mean, this man is really fabricate a claim on the kingdom of Nenetsia. This guy must go. Where is he? The Jarl of Mezen. Where is he at the moment? He's here. What? in Aalborg. Jardim of Mezen, County of Aalborg. He's really here. We'll send our marshal there. We want to imprison this man. So, here we go. Has he now stopped this, or what? Yeah, he has indeed stopped this. Okay, okay. Probably he's seen our marshal and said, hey, maybe I'm not that keen on... Good marshal, good marshal. If this can go without bloodshed, we're happy. The Jomsvikings. But now we should go on a grand hunt, but we cannot. Less than 1 health traits, my goodness. We have to do something else. Maybe the Jomsvikings will help in need. And we'll improve our temple vessel opinion too. We'll do that. Your extremely generous donation will aid you as greatly in our fight for the glory of the old gods. You have my friendship, as well as that of both gods and priesthood. May the gods smile on you. For the All-Father, War Chief Goodfried. Excellent. Yeah. I mean, if we can get a nice crown, we'll have good friends. My siege, I'm pleased to report that our errant subject, Head Zenabo, has converted to the Germanic faith. Praise Odin. Who is that? All right. Wow. He has the way of the dragon. Well, very good, very good. That reminds me of something, though. Let's proselytize a bit more, right? How about Juensu? And how about... Armbjorn of Snopa. Yeah, we're sending stuff out because we're really more of a diplomat. We always say them, hey, can you please stop this? Can you please stop this? But what else is there to do? We could ask courtiers to leave the court. Some of the less could be encouraged to leave the court. Well, no. I mean, it was very usual to have a big court. People would feast on your plate. That was the way of the North. A leper named Sturbjörn arrived at your court today. Oh my goodness, a leper. With the leper colony in Kuloi being crowded already, he has nowhere to go and now begs for your aid. Well... I mean, we're kind. We are kind. We're also paranoid. But that is against enemies and not against lepers. It depends. I mean, he has a good opinion of us. How we have a bad opinion of him. We know that he's an ambitious man and disfigured. envious. So we kind of will send him away. He should go back. I mean, yeah. I mean, he would love us for 60 months, but we really don't like this man for some reason. And this means, I think, we don't trust him. So we'll send him away. If we didn't have such an immense dislike, go out. After helping them see the light of the Germanic faith, the people of Comey and their duke often been in my thoughts. Perhaps visiting Duke Paxyay, the whiner, could help improve the relations between our realms. In Comey. Oh yeah, that country, yeah. I think it seems like a great idea, also against our stress. And our cousin Arnbjörn of Snopa, who really loves us, is now our regent. Traveling to Comey. Traveling to the tribal realm of Comey has been a reinvigorating experience for me. With only a small escort, I have left the familiar sights of my homeland to visit a more savage region of the known world, only to help spread the word of Odin. I cannot wait to witness the effects of the mass conversion on Duke Paxyay and his subjects. Onwards! Let's please not meet the leper that we sent away. Duke Paxyay has decided to come meet me a few days from the capital to formally and personally welcome me to Comey. Seeing my host come meet me in person has certainly been an appreciated gesture. We're not paranoid, otherwise we wouldn't have traveled there. In this case, we're not paranoid. I mean, he wants us there. We are invited. Stressed a little bit, but yeah, it was fleeing from court, from the stress, a satisfying welcome. I was not happy to discover that my host had only organized a small banquet in honor of my arrival. While I appreciated eating at least some decent food after long travel, it hardly felt like a feast fit for a king. Maybe we're too shy to say anything. To that, I suppose it is passable, at least. Yeah, it's also not so important. A daughter was born to Prince Krongles of Venezia and Sophia Eskilsdottir, named Ingegerd. Oh, nice. We have a granddaughter now. Ingegerd. Now, we'll call her Ingebragia. I mean, we're all kind of full of ourselves. And let's roll the dice of fate. It rolls a 3. And she'll be prideful. As days pass by in leisure, I'm becoming more and more convinced that the people of Comey must have converted to the Germanic faith in name only. Despite my host's tireless efforts to convince me that he's the ruler of a civilized and respectable realm, what I see is still a band of washed-up savages. How disappointing. Only a few days left before my departure from leisure. Duke Paxyay took some time during our last dinner together to tell me how honored he was to host a guest as distinguished as myself, and that he hopes this will not be the last time we meet. At least that. The time has finally come for me to leave leisure and return to my own realm. Living with Duke Paxyay's tribes was certainly an interesting experience. By going to personally meet the new converts, I truly have done everything in my power to put these pagans on the right path. I'm truly a pious king. And with that, we return home and let's say thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. We'll return in the next episode. Some fresh adventures for King Bragi II, the legendary of Venezia. Have a great time until then and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out. See you soon, my friends.